Hello everyone, how are you? Happy Monday makeup chat video day. Happy Monday. I hope you are having a great start to your week. I'm Shay. If you're new around here, these videos are get ready with me videos. I try to make them and post them on a Monday to try to just give you something happy to watch going into your week. I listen to a couple podcasts that come out on Monday and it's just something I always look forward to on a Monday. So I want my videos, I hope my videos, I'm like praying and crossing my fingers, I hope they're something that you look forward to on a Monday to start your week off in hopefully a positive way. Basically, I talk a lot about myself, kind of like we're girlfriends, and so I love when you respond back in the comments because it makes me feel like we're having a conversation. So that's my goal out of these videos, is to tell you to have a good week, share a little bit about like personally what's going on in my life so you can get to know me better if you would like to, and get to know you better as well. So let's get going. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Good morning. I washed my hair. I'm so excited. It had been so long. We just got home from camping and I was in shock. My husband said my hair did not smell like the campfire. Intention today. So I'm gonna try really hard today to this is blue raspberry. I just pulled this out of my purse. I had stuffed it in there in case I needed bribery for my daughter. She loves those. I was like, I'm gonna use this for myself. I've been into blue lately. I've been really loving this too. I just got it. I've used doTERRA forever, 10 or 15 years, I don't even know, but I've never tried this adaptive blend, and it's a really calming, like a calming blend for anxiety. And I have been feeling a little, like, I don't want to say I've been dealing with anxiety a lot, but I have been feeling moments of stress or something, and I feel like this really helps. Anyways, I figured I would just start getting ready and then take a break, fix my hair. I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. I'm so excited. So I don't want to put too much stuff in it, but I just figured I would wash it, because are you like this? I will go a week in between washing my hair, and then it gets close to my hair appointment and I think, well, she's gonna wash my hair, so I don't want to wash my hair today, but then she always has the dirtiest hair she's dealing with for me and I feel terrible. So this time I decided to wash it, even though I'm seeing her tomorrow. My hair is doing something so weird being pregnant. She put the exact same base color on me last time, and once it dries, maybe I'll show you if I remember, it looks like I haven't got my roots done. She put the exact same formula. So I think my hair is doing weird things with the hormones. So I'm just gonna run through my skincare because I do it 20,000 times on here and it's probably boring by this point. And Monday makeup chats are about catching up with you, and I find myself always talking about the makeup, and it's because it feels very natural to me when I'm doing my makeup to describe what I'm doing. Maybe that's why I made a YouTube channel 10, 11 years ago, but I'm gonna try to not do that this time. So all of the products will be linked down below that I use, and I am filming a video right after this actually about some of my favorite new products for summer, and so I'm just gonna speak about them specifically while I'm not multitasking. So I'll link that video down below once it's up. I am 26 weeks pregnant with twins. How has the time gone by like this? I'll be 27 weeks this Friday. So when you see this video, I'll be 27 weeks. I'm off for the month of July from my job because I work in education. So that's super cool because it's nice to have that time, you know, to work on the baby room and just relax. The thing is, I'm starting to feel so pregnant that we'll see how it goes. Sorry, I have hiccups. I got my Pepcid out because I thought, should I just take my Pepcid? We're to this point where I was really trying to avoid it. I did a little update video on how I've been feeling. If you haven't seen that, it's one of my last videos. So if you're interested, if you're pregnant or wanting to become pregnant or just curious, and I had taken just a few Pepcids, that was a few weeks ago. I'm mostly taking them every day now. I'm really trying not to, but it's just so uncomfortable. It's starting to get really uncomfortable to where I just have heartburn when I wake up and I haven't even eaten yet. So, I mean, I took one every day at a certain point with my daughter and she's totally fine. They say it's totally safe. So part of me I don't like taking medication, but the other part of me thinks that if it's gonna make my quality of life better right now, why not just take the Pepcid? Anyways, I forget what I was saying. Oh, I'm starting to feel very pregnant. And so I'm like, obviously my goal is to work as long as I can because I don't want to go. I just got this job in February. Like, they're giving me July off. They give everybody July off. It's not like it's just me, but it's sad to think I would go out on maternity leave before the babies come, because in my ideal world, sorry, I just sat down lower, I would work up until I possibly could and then take more time after, but that's just not how it works with, I don't know, I was self-employed last time I was pregnant, and it's been really wild trying to navigate, especially when you haven't been at a job for a year, like maternity leave. It's very frustrating because it's just the law. But to me, I'm like, what do you mean I get 6 weeks? I'm having fucking twins. Like, is this insane to you? Because it is to me. So yeah, if I vaginally give birth, it's 6 weeks. If I have a C-section, it's 8. I don't know how that's going to work out. Those are the moments when I need my adaptive. I'm just like, huh? What? I took an entire year with my daughter. I thought I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. And so I thought I'm just gonna stop working and see how it goes. And about 9 months in, I would say, I was like, I need to work. Like, I'm a part-time worker. I like to work and be a mom, and that's like the perfect balance for me. I feel so blessed because my job right now is part-time, and then I'm gonna have 3 babies. Like, I can't ask for anything more. But all this to say, I'm feeling very pregnant, and I'm wondering, how am I gonna go from having all of July off and doing all this fun nesting stuff and getting prepared to welcome these 2 new babies into life, and then go back to work when I'm like 8 months pregnant with twins, walking around, presenting in classrooms, like sitting in a desk. Like, I just don't know how that's gonna work, like physically. Like, mentally, I'm here. Like, I will show up, I will do whatever I need to do. But I think physically, I'm really hoping it's cool. But I'm very much appreciating being able to wear bike shorts and comfy like t-shirts. Like right now I'm wearing maternity leggings and a big t-shirt while I get ready. And you know, you have to get a little bit more dressed when you have a job where you go to school sites and stuff. So I don't know how that's gonna go, but these are just my random thoughts that I'm jumping into the video talking to you about. I'm gonna do my eyebrows and I'll be right back because I can't ever talk while I do this anyways. I wanna do like bronzer in my eyes. I haven't been making a ton of videos at all because I just mean these sit down ones because I really actually have. We've been spending, like, we were busy camping, and before that, I don't know, I just feel like I've been busy doing stuff every single weekend. Like social fun stuff. It's summer, you know, you're doing birthday parties and all this fun stuff. But I'm working on like 3 separate videos right now, and I hate when this happens when I do videos that like take time to do, because it seems like I'm not on YouTube when really I'm doing more filming than I usually am. It's always weird because I'm redoing the nursery, the boys' nursery right now, which is a guest room. I want to put shimmer on my eyes today. I never do, and I just feel like I want to. So I'm redoing the nursery. And as you know, that takes time. Like, you watch those kinds of videos and it seems like, oh, they're whipping it out in a couple days, but it really, obviously you have to like wait for your orders to come in. And in my case, I am not able to like lift a lot of things, so it's like I have to wait for my husband sometimes on certain things. And also sometimes you just want to see how things come together. Like right now I need to order a light, but I don't want to just pick one out. Like, I kind of want to see how the like paint and the chair and the walls and the crib all look before getting a light. But then I'm thinking, should I just order it? Because what if it takes a couple weeks to come in? Just those kinds of things like take time to record that video. It's not like you sit down and record it from start to finish in an hour, you know? And then I'm also doing like a kitchen project. I feel like I'm just nesting. Like, I know that when I have these babies, it's going to be a lot harder to get home projects done because it's already hard enough having the time to do it with one, you know, my little girl. And so I think I'm freaking out and starting to think we need to get all these projects done. Like, I have like 3 packs of like multi-packs of frames. I have this staircase with a huge white wall, and I really want to do like a whole gallery wall down it. And I want to, you know, record that in some way, whether it's for YouTube or just an Instagram. Like, it's a really cool project that I like sharing. But the fact is, it's kind of scary hanging all these pictures all over this wall, because if I mess it up, I'm gonna literally need someone else to come repaint it because it's too tall. So I have to take my time. It's not like I can just like throw up these pictures and if I F it up, I can patch the holes and paint it myself. It's like I really need to take my time and hang everything properly, because usually I'm a little bit more impulsive when it comes to home projects. But I'm just learning after being at my house for 4 years. Like, I just removed wallpaper in the kitchen and had to fix the texture on the wall. I'm just trying to be, can I touch my candle still or is it hot? More intentional with like everything in life. And I know it sounds so silly, like home decor, hanging photos, but anyways, all these things I'm trying to get done before having these babies and record all these things to have content to share, because I do have the month off and I just love making YouTube videos. Sometimes I just wish it was my job because I absolutely love it. I think it's so fun. But then part of me thinks, Shaylee, you've been on YouTube for like 10 years and you have a very, very small channel still. Like, maybe it's just not for you. And it's so like to be a job, you know, obviously I will do whatever I want hobby wise, but it's so funny because for my new job that I do all the time, we're doing these aptitude tests for the students next fall. And that's another reason I don't want to go out on maternity leave too early, because I want to take that aptitude test my own self and see like what, it's just interesting because it'll literally tell you like you might want to do a certain job, but what is it built for you? Like, are you built for that job? And it's so funny because these kids are like 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. They're so lucky they get to be getting this information about themselves right now. And I'm over here 34. Like, I can see myself doing so many different careers. Are you like this, or is this just me? Because I've always felt like I could visualize so many pathways of my life. I just recently learned I am a Gemini rising. I'm a Pisces, if you can't tell. I feel like I'm a very obvious Pisces, but if you're not into that kind of stuff, I'm like out in the clouds, kind of artsy, go with the flowish, like floating like a little fish. And I feel like I was like that more so before having my daughter. And it's so funny, I was just talking to another Pisces mom in Pilates class, and she was saying, don't you feel like you've gotten more rigid and not so Piscean since becoming a mom? And I thought that is so true, because I definitely feel like I need to plan more and I need to have more control. And I've been thinking that too. I feel like I'm so rambly on this video, but it's like my therapy. I'm just talking out loud, and I know that other people can relate to these kinds of thoughts. Like, I feel like I'm getting a little bit OCD-ish about having control of things. Again, where the adaptive comes in. It's like, who would have thought I would be like so organized and need a schedule and all of these things? So just balancing that all out with my personality and what I want to be like and how I feel, it's just funny. But that was always the part that was hard for YouTube, was planning. Before I had a daughter, was like keeping consistent planning, where all that stuff now I feel like I'm really good at, but I just don't have as much time as I had before. So it's like the magic combination hasn't ever happened for me like before. If I would have been organized and spent my time correctly, I could have absolutely like busted out content and maybe made this into my job. But you know, it's always been a little side thing, and I really love it, and it's definitely a fun creative outlet. I want to hear, if you are a mom, anyone, I want to hear your hobbies. But I feel like when you become a mom, what I have seen is a lot of people give up their hobbies because, you know, you don't come first anymore, you're busy. So comment down below, if you are a mom watching this, like, what do you do for yourself? What's the thing that you have been able to work back in your life that you really find brings you, like, fills up your cup and brings you happiness outside of motherhood? Because we all know, like, being a mom brings happiness, hopefully, right? But that it can't be everything. At least that's how I feel. It's like I was a person before being a mom, and I need to fulfill Shaylee too, not just mom Shaylee, you know? I have not put on winged liner in a minute, so that was fun. Oh man, my wipes are way across the coffee table. Speaking of being like very pregnant feeling and out of breath and all those types of things, I'm so sorry if throughout this video I'm like breathing heavily because I noticed myself doing that. And also I went to Pilates for I think last time. It's very sad because I feel like that is one of the things that fills my cup, and it definitely has become part of my identity. I love the self-discipline I have built by working out and seeing my body change over the past couple years. And so it's very sad to be giving that up for the moment, but I know that it's very temporary, and it's just to keep my baby safe because I am a high-risk pregnancy. And if I'm going and can't even do half the workouts anyway, what's the point of paying for it and going there and be like, my body feels so sore, and it was 2 days ago that I did it. But I've also been painting and moving, you know, doing decor stuff like I said, so I think that aggravated my body as well, probably. So another thing that's so fun, please tell me your summer plans. These are the weird things about Monday Makeup Chats, is I love it because I would want to know more about the people I'm watching, but I always feel a little weird just rambling on about myself, but that's what these videos are about. Where's my mascara? I just got another Exhibitionist. I forgot how much I love this mascara. It is so volumizing. Anyway, some trips. See, I have heartburn. I'm like, I haven't even eaten. All I did was take a Pepcid. Why do I have heartburn all of a sudden? Okay, so anyways, some fun things about being off all of the month of July too. It's kind of funny because I'm off, but I feel like I'm not even really home that much. So this last, you know, the first week of July, we went camping for 4th of July, and then I'm off this week. And then next week on Wednesday, I fly out to see my sister in LA and her daughter, my niece, Rhea, for her second birthday, and I'm so excited. I haven't seen her or my sister since Christmas, which is very long. You know, that's another thing. After becoming a mom, my sister and I used to see each other every couple months, even when she lived like 4 hours away, and then when she moved to LA, it was like 7-8 hours, and I would still, like, her or I would make the trip probably every other month, every 3 months. We never went too long, and obviously we each have a child now, and both of us used to work from home, or like I was my own boss, so I could block myself out, and now we both have jobs where we have a schedule we have to show up for that someone else creates, and so that makes it harder too. It's just like, dang, I cannot believe I have not seen you guys for 6-7 months. You know, there's a lot of downsides of social media and technology and smartphones and all of that. Have you guys listened to the Dr. Phil and Joe Rogan podcast? I was just listening to that last night, and the AI stuff, all of it just freaks me out, man. But the good thing is you can FaceTime your niece down in LA and see her every morning while she's eating breakfast. Like, what a crazy world we live in. We can keep up with our loved ones in that way. That's a really great thing, because I don't feel like it has been as long as it has, and I'm sure if I didn't have that access to her, it would be very different. I cannot wait to see my daughter, who is 2.5, and her, who's almost 2. They're 9 months apart, play next week. I just think it's going to be so fun. But yeah, so we're going to LA. That's going to be so fun, and my parents are going to be there, so it'll be great because my husband can't go, but my sister will be there and my parents, and so they will definitely help me out with my daughter, because I'm definitely a little slower moving and tired, and will appreciate having a little help. And obviously she's going to be there with her cousin, so she won't be relying on me so much for entertainment. They'll be playing with each other, which is really fun. Whereas when Golden and I are home alone, obviously it's a little bit more up to me to like play with her and color with her and do all the things. I'm really trying to not let her watch as much TV. I just feel so tired sometimes that I definitely use that more than I would like. And then after that, we come home and we go on a trip with my husband and his family to the coast, which I love. Our coast up here in Northern California is like cold and rocky, and I am so excited because it's just so freaking hot around here that it's going to be nice to be cold and be cozy in sweatpants and sweatshirts. And that's a whole, there's like 10 cousins on that side or something for my daughter to play with, so it's going to be a whole nother fun them entertaining her situation where I can hopefully just sit on my lounge chair and watch them play and build sandcastles. And normally on this trip I enjoy like a yummy drink. Can't be doing that this time, but that's okay. Okay, one thing I do want to talk about, because I'm not going to talk about it in the other video, is this sponge. If you didn't watch my makeup haul that I did recently, I got this at Ulta, and it's a new shape that I've seen from Real Techniques. It might not be super new, but it's the first time I saw it. It just buffs out your under eye concealer so quickly. It's very narrow, and I really like it. And maybe it's just because I hadn't used a sponge in a while. I thought, wow, I forgot how much I really love putting on makeup with sponges. But it's really good, and it's super affordable. Real Techniques are some of my favorite brushes. That's what I just used to put on that foundation, and they last forever. You know, it's not like they're cheap and you have to replace them all the time. Makeup by Mario. My necklace came in. I have to show you. Can I zoom? Oh, I guess I can't do that. This necklace, if you can't see it, I'm so excited about it. It just makes, it's like a little thing that makes me really happy. It's so stupid. Like, I feel like my eyes could start crying right now. I could get teary-eyed is what I mean. I feel like I said that weird. So for Mother's Day, my husband was like, because we don't buy each other really expensive gifts. We barely even buy each other gifts sometimes. We've been together 15 years. You just run out of ideas, and neither one of us are like huge gift people. Like, if we just want something, we just buy it. So anyways, like a lot of times it's just like flowers. That's like what I want for Mother's Day. But he came to me and was like, hey, I want to get you a present for Mother's Day. Do you want input on it, or do you want to be surprised? Because I kind of feel like it's one of those things that I want your opinion on before I buy it, but I also don't want you to be not surprised by it or whatever. And I knew it was jewelry when he was saying this. So I was like, I want input, please, because I don't want to wear, like, this sounds mean, but I don't want to wear something if I think it's ugly. You know what I mean? Where like a lot of it is sentimental anyway. Like, I'm sure he's not going to pick me out something ugly, but if he's going to spend money on it, I want to like it, right? So anyways, the question he was asking me, it was just this dainty little thing with birthstones, but he was asking me because I'm obviously having twins and it's 3. He was saying, do you want the boy's birthstone to go like it's the same? So do you want the order to go Goldens and then both the twins together? Or do you want like hers in between so it's evenly like spaced, the coloring, which I thought was just so cute that he even thought about me caring about that. And I normally, obviously, you would want balance in something like designing like that, but I'm like, no, I want them to go in order of when they were born. Like I feel like the twins have to be next to each other. So anyways, I told him whatever the colors are, like put them in order of how the babies come. But it's just funny because he had to pick up, this was, you know, in May he ordered it or something. When's Mother's Day? May. And so you got to pick a color for what month the babies are going to be born. Well, I'm due in October, but I'm being induced in late September if I'm not already giving birth. So like, hopefully I'm giving birth in September. That's the goal. So that's what he picked, but I'm just thinking, what if I don't? And then you have to like buy me a whole new necklace, which this little necklace is so affordable. It's like, it's not like it would be that big of a deal. It's not like $1,000 or something, but still, I was just thinking, oh, that's we're kind of going out on a limb, like buying birthstones before the babies are even here, you know? I just thought it was so sweet. But anyways, I'm finally getting to wear it because he gave it to me and it was like messed up. Like the gems were glued in there crooked and stuff. And it's like all handmade. He was like upset when he's like, I got it in the mail and it was glued together crooked. Like, I don't want to give you a messed up necklace. So he had to go back and forth with the company and send it back. And they were like, not going to take it back because they hand make everything. And he's like, well, yeah, but you have to hand make it right. Like, it's not that I don't want it anymore. So anyways, he sent it back and they fixed it. And I finally just got it in the mail yesterday. And I'm so excited because it's just so special. I love it so much. And I love that it's little because then I can just wear it all the time. I have got to do my hair. It's drying. Do you see this? My real hair is pretty wavy. So I've got to take a break probably and do take a moment for the blush. Do a little smoothing so it doesn't dry so wavy. I was talking earlier about how I found out I'm a Gemini rising, and I don't think I ever like looped back around why that was important to what I was saying. I'm learning that they have like 3 different personalities or something. And then I'm thinking, oh my gosh, this makes sense to me because I always feel like I contradict myself. So that's been really fun learning more about too. Do you feel like you changed your personality completely, like becoming an adult or a mother or anything like that? Because I just feel so different lately. And I've been a mom for 3 years now and it still feels like it's changing. Went a little crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go do my hair. I love clean, straight hair. It looks so smooth. But do you see how my roots are like a completely different color? Are you seeing that? And I, like, obviously it's time for my hair appointment, so I should have like outgrowth, but I shouldn't have this much. Like that is, it's almost like my hair didn't take the color last time. Very weird. Luckily, I don't color my hair too crazy different. Like it's darker, but I have these highlights in there, so it kind of like blends everything, but you can see like how weird are hormones. Thank you so much for hanging out today. It reminds me of when girls would get ready together. Now everyone, you know, has their husbands and their, or whatever. Some people don't have their husbands. I just mean, that's my lifestyle with my close friends. We're all married with babies, have our own houses. Like this reminds me of when all the girls lived together, or we would like get together to get ready before going somewhere together. And you miss that when you grow up and you like have an adult life and you live with either yourself or your partner or whoever instead of like a bunch of girls anymore. You know what I mean? There is that. That's why I love these videos. Oh, I have heartburns driving me crazy. Maybe I should go eat something. I had like half of a muffin earlier with my coffee, but then it's been a couple hours. So it's like, why am I all of a sudden heartburny? Poppy seed muffins from Costco. Oh my God. I know you'll test positive for opioids in the hospital if you're eating too much poppy seed muffin. So hopefully they just believe me that like, no, I'm just obsessed with the muffins. It's not anything else, I promise. But yeah, anyways, thank you for hanging out. Let me set my face. And please leave me any video requests below. I have so much more time this month. Like I said, I'm taking all these trips. I feel like I'm talking weird. I'm taking all these trips, but I also have so much more time, just a few days a week, like in the beginning of the weeks, where I could record videos because I am not doing my normal job this month. So I'm really excited about it and I love making videos right now. It's so fun. So leave me any requests you have. I asked on Instagram yesterday I would show you the answers, but I'm recording on my phone and so I can't look at them, but it was a lot of stuff like morning and evening routines, which I don't think I've ever done a video like that. And I definitely have routines I do that I could share. I call them rituals more from my life coaching class years ago. That's what we called them. And it's just always kind of stuck with me. And it sounds more special. Like routine sometimes sounds like, oh, I'm running out of breath. Like I have to do it, where a ritual is like I'm treating myself kind of more language. So I like it. I like that verbiage of it. So maybe I'll do a ritual video. What I eat in a day is, I've done those before. I think that'd be fun. Like what I'm eating in a day pregnant, pregnant with twins. Definitely could do that. And it would encourage me to be really healthy because I've definitely been having more sugar than I normally eat. Motivation, which that literally almost brought me to tears. Like motivation, positivity. I try to be like that, and that is my interest, you know? I mean, I guess I do have it on my social media that I try to be positive and motivating. But I think lately I've just been trying so hard to motivate my own self that it's like, wow, like somebody thinks I'm good at motivating. It was just like a very big compliment that they wanted a video about that, because I've been a little bit mentally struggling with motivating my own self. Like I said, I like sit on the couch, I'm tired, and then I'm like, but bitch, you're growing twins. Like, it's okay. Like, it's a constant mental combat with myself, you know? Vlogs, clean with me's, love it. I'm like, I can do all of that stuff. Have a great week. I will see you very soon with all this content that I'm making, and yeah, have a great day.